Peppers is gone, and I decided to record a little section for him.
Nice.
First part. So what do we do? Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy, Peppers.
Oh, you think the joke's on me, huh? Yeah, well, guess what? You didn't snap or sync any audio. So, ha ha ha, I had to painstakingly line that up. So you did fuck me. You did fuck me. I hope people watching this episode really enjoys it. It's a real fun episode. So, yeah, let's get into it. Fucking Tristin!
Welcome to Anime Unraveled. I am Rex Paget.
I am Daniel Peppers.
And I'm Tristan Morrill.
Hey, look at it. Look how smooth that was.
Look at us,
that
boys.
was nice.
Hey,
Yeah,
I got it.
Peppers
I already
fall
got
out.
it figured out.
Yeah, I just had to relinquish control. That's my issue,
Yeah,
and that's my problem. I understand.
You good, bud?
Dude, I don't know. It's been a very reflective week.
Same,
you know what I mean?
Same, buddy. You don't say.
Oh boy, do I reflective.
Yeah,
You don't know.
I've had a lot of time to sit in darkness and really reflect.
Oh, you have. This guy. Sir, I have had no electricity in my home since like 4 p.m. Thursday afternoon.
Hey, should we maybe not go super detail into this? Because if someone's real smart, they could easily figure out where
You know
you're
what, though?
located.
But here's the thing. We're giving them just enough information that if they want to do that, they earned it.
At
You
that
know what I
point,
mean?
yeah.
But,
But, like,
okay,
also
how
they
about we not say what natural disaster caused this?
Understood.
No, I mean, I'm not.
We'll just say Tristan did not pay his power bill.
Yeah.
No.
Tristan's a bum. No.
No, natural disaster.
Sure.
And
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay.
fucking decimated the area.
Sure.
Yeah. Took out electricity.
All the electricity.
And
There's like
cell towers.
10,000, 20,000 people, no power.
Yeah,
No cell towers.
It's bad.
It's been Thursday at 4 p.m.
Yeah.
I got off work early Thursday. I'm like, yes, I'm going to get home before this shit hits. My house will be fine.
Yeah.
I'll be able to get home, no problem. Smooth sailing.
Maybe watch some anime. So the anime podcast you do on the weekends, we'll have anime to talk
Yeah,
about.
see, that's what I was going to do.
I tried.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to do.
Yeah.
And then I got down the road,
Uh-huh.
and there was a lot of cars at
Sure.
the stoplight
Oh, yeah.
to get to my house.
For sure.
And I realized, because I had spoken to Mason earlier, that I cannot follow down past this stoplight because no one's moving. So I make a turn. I make the turn, and I take the back way up and around, and there's a tree, a big tree. It's not a small tree. I mean, it's a big boy blocking my path to the neighborhood with live power lines wrapped around it.
And you said, whoa.
And
I
you said, let me get out my car and check.
I was looking around. I looked up at the power pole to see if the fuse had blown. The semi-truck driver that was sitting there for like an hour had told me, yeah, the fuse, it arced earlier. And I'm looking, I'm like, that fuse is blown, so maybe I can get in there. We had some kids that parked their car at the school, walked like 6 miles down this major road to...
It's like a apocalypse happened.
6 miles. He hit the tree. He said, can we cross this tree? I said, I don't know. You looking to die today, son? I mean, this dude's like, not really. Why? I said, those are live power lines. You hit those and you're going to be a past tense. I tell you what.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Why did you immediately decide to go like the old creepy man that's like in a horror movie?
You really did.
All right,
you were like,
son.
you were like the cabin in the woods
You're
guy.
27.
I said, boy, you cross them power lines and you're going to be past tense. I tell you what.
You just decided to go the most country bumpkin.
Absolutely.
He's been watching a lot of King of the Hill. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
he's
You know, the best anime.
Actually, yes. But so, yeah,
I
tell him
appreciate
Did
that
you throw
choice.
some pocket sand?
no, I didn't have
Did
any
you have a
pockets.
banjo?
No.
Dun, dun, dun.
But then this one kid's like, man, I'm fucking freezing. I got all my clothes are wet because I just walked through the rain 6 miles. And I said, I might have a jacket in my car. So I hand him the jacket. I got like 2 leather jackets. The one that I'm wearing, fun fact, I'm wearing a jacket because there's no heat in my house. So I've been cold.
Yeah.
I understand that.
And I got one in the RS.
Yeah.
Well, I hand that to him. Eventually he says, fuck it. He's gonna hop the tree. And I say, go with God.
Yeah. Hey, do what
And
you
he
gotta
gets
do.
over the tree. Fine. And he starts walking away. I said, hey, whoa. Let me get my jacket back.
Hey, before you do this, I'm gonna need that.
Yeah, he's like, oh, shit, sorry. And he tosses the jacket back to me. So we're out there for an hour and a half. Some fucking good old boys in a tree service truck pull up. And they're looking at everything. They look over at us and they say, is that fuse blown? I said, I think so. He says, we're going to cut this tree up and get it out the way. I said, all right, bet. So they cut the tree up. they're not part of the city help. So they were not supposed to do
They
this.
just needed to.
They were trying to get home.
They just did it
Yeah.
out of the goodness of their hearts.
Or trying to get home.
The thing
That too.
is that in natural disaster, power crews have to cut power first, and city crews have to remove road debris. Technically speaking,
our government kind of sucks.
yeah, that's true. So we had a city investigator, so like a cop, come out, and he was like doing everything, and he was like, none of this is technically
authorized.
None of this is like with code or policy, but we got to get this road moving. I said, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
So the cop then goes into the back of his car to get a pair of bolt cutters.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see where I'm going with this,
Oh,
but it's
I
about
do.
to get real funny. It's plastic handle bolt cutters. That's important.
Okay.
That's very.
This is key to the joke
Hey,
that's
that is
coming.
very important.
Plastic.
He looks at us and he says, "Think that line's hot?" And we said, "I mean, the fuse is blown, so like maybe." And then the cop says, "I don't know. I'm kind of scared for it." I said, "Look, you can either cut that line and meet your maker, or cut that line and get us out of here." And he said, "I'm debating the first one." He looked me in the eyes and said, "I'm debating the first one." And I said, "All right." So the tree guy, after getting the tree out of the way, and they use their truck to move the whole tree, is looking at this line and he's like, fuck it. This is a big old dude. I mean, he's 6'4".
Hey, he woke up ready.
250. He's
Yeah.
ready to get home. He takes the
Eat
bolt.
one way or the other.
Yeah, he takes the bolt cutters, gets in, gets one clip done, nothing happens, gets through the insulator. Boop! It pops. He says, "Ho!" Because you could smell the burnt insulator. He says, "Yeah, the line's still hot."
His whole life flashed before his eyes at that moment.
And
His
the reason why it was important that it was plastic handle bolt cutters,
Oh, he would have been toast.
he'd have been dead.
Yeah.
He would not have survived.
No.
So finally, he parks the bucket truck on the outside entrance to my neighborhood and uses the bucket to lift the hot power line over the street so people could start moving across. Mind you, even if you got through, you're not going anywhere because there's 3 more trees down about a half mile down the road.
Wow.
We've been without power ever since. It's been 4 p.m. on Thursday. We lost it. Power crews were in the neighborhood when I was leaving today. I still haven't received a text message to tell me, "Hey,
You have power.
you have power." No, none of that.
So
Quite
you've had
nice.
a lot of time to think to
reflect.
yourself. Yeah, reflect on life.
I've been sitting, and this is where I'm bringing it all
Together. Wrap it
together.
all up.
Wrap it all in together. So I'm sitting. I get a notification on my phone, I think Wednesday. Your right stuff order has arrived. I think you guys know where I'm going with this.
I did.
I have finally collected the 4 box sets of One Piece.
You hit your mic.
It's all right. It's all right. Oh.
Don't mind the
You're
boot.
all over the place.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting in my house the other day, no lights, and I'm like, I can't charge my phone.
Yeah.
I don't even have good candles that I could use. I can't read manga by candlelight. That would piss me off.
Oh,
Sure,
yeah. It would
that
make
makes
me
That
mad.
would piss me the fuck off. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, what am I gonna do? And I go into my office and I'm looking at One Piece box 1,
Yeah.
2 now,
Yeah.
3,
Uh-huh.
and 4.
I hear you.
And I'm like,
It's time.
we can begin our journey.
That's one of the best ways. Literally, one, it's your only choice. No, you have multiple choices. You have a lot of manga and stuff, but you can really focus and take in and be transported to this special
The funny
world.
thing is I could literally blast through everything up to Whole Cake, because I've seen everything.
Yeah, you'll read it faster that way for sure.
Because I'll just I don't need to take notes. I'm not recording a video for a One Piece episode on YouTube.
What's that like?
I don't know. You'd have to tell me.
Freedom.
So I'll
great.
be able to blast through with minimal issues. So I have a lot of free time to read.
Did you end up doing the One Piece?
No.
Oh.
So here's why.
Okay.
When I thought about it, it was very late.
Yeah.
There's no lights.
Yeah.
My phone was at 11%.
Oh.
So it's kind of difficult to use your phone as a flashlight when you got 11%. I don't know where any of my flashlights are.
Gotcha.
It's
Jeez,
problematic. It's been a day. I don't have any of those battery.
been a few days.
Yeah, I don't have any of those battery powered lanterns.
I have a regular lantern if you want to borrow it.
I don't need to. I have
yeah, you got-
because Yesterday, I went on an adventure.
Yay!
I texted our supervisor, my father, and said, "Hey, man, probably not gonna be at work. If you don't see me at 8:45, I'm not coming.
Yeah.
My phone's dead. There's no power to charge it. It's my alarm clock.
Yeah.
We have no alarm clocks because there's no power." I said, "If you don't see me, I'm not coming." So that's exactly how that went down. Oh, mind you, I'm backtracking to the tree guys. I had to take them out to the town, like 2 towns over, so they could get home.
Yeah, because they had to leave their bucket
They had
truck.
to leave the bucket truck at the neighborhood.
Yeah,
So like
holding up
I now have a good tree guy that's gonna come remove some trees for me.
got a tree guy?
He said, "If you ever need any trees removed, you give me a call." He said, "I got you," and I said, "Say less."
Yeah, I got some trees.
Yeah, I got some trees.
Fuck them trees.
Anyways, back to the present day.
Fuck oxygen. You know
so
what I mean?
yesterday, I'm sitting and I'm like, fuck, it's cold. It's 40 degrees in my house. It's been getting down to the 20s at night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's supposed to get down to the teens tonight.
It's supposed to get down to the teens. At least we're not as bad as Texas, though. They're going to be in the single digits again.
Texas.
Dude, they are about to hit the same thing that happened last year.
Yo, with like wind chill, it's going to be down in the single digits. Have you seen the wind outside yet?
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's horrendous.
I walk my dogs.
It's horrendous. I stopped yesterday. I'm like, I gotta find some way to get some semblance of heat and power into my house. I have a fireplace, old style, not like a gas one because there's no gas in my house.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, really should have chopped wood this year. Guess what I didn't do?
Chop wood.
Chop wood this year.
You can probably go get wood
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's stupid expensive to just buy wood.
to burn it.
When
Yeah.
I can just go out into the backyard and cut a tree down and hope for
Yeah,
the best.
but then you
You
have
got
to
a tree guy.
also have to let the wood dry out and everything. Apparently, if you actually let wood dry out for like a year or two, it's amazing.
Well, yeah. Or I can go to my parents' house
That has heat and
or
everything.
and steal their kiln dried firewood.
Oh,
that
because they
bought.
live right beside the place. Yeah, I used to do deliveries there.
Yep. So I went and I sent the boys to steal some of their firewood.
Nice.
But that's not the best
boys.
part of this story.
Okay.
The best part of this story is I went and spent $993 at Lowe's yesterday.
That's a lot of manga.
That's a lot. Yeah.
I mean, it
That's a lot
depends
of
on the
money.
manga.
Fair.
It's a lot of money I didn't really have.
Yeah.
It's okay. That went on the
Poverty.
in case of emergency credit card.
Aye.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
It
We
went
all
on the-
have those.
It went on the silver card.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
know which one you're talking about.
So I do that, and I buy a Generac 6,500 watt generator. That was $800.
Yeah, that's a huge generator.
It's
by
big.
The way.
It's
like
a big boy.
Honestly, just for like a fridge and a few other things, 2,200 will do you.
Nope.
Just for a fridge.
A
and
refrigerator is 1,500 watts.
Yeah, I know.
But
It-
I'm
it
also
will
running
be-
space heaters.
Yeah, nah, I wouldn't be doing that.
Space heaters
got-
are 1,500.
I got
at
gas,
height.
buddy.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm full electric, Rex.
He's living in the future where when something goes wrong, everything goes wrong.
Yeah, that's why I like living in the past. Look at my anime choices here.
Fair. Yeah, so my house is full electric. Now, this has me really debating. Maybe I should pay the money to do a gas conversion on the house. Maybe. We'll see.
We'll see.
I'm not planning on being in that house forever, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. It's not your forever home.
No.
Nah,
So I
that's
buy
a
the
ground.
generator. It's sitting in the garage. It's
Yeah.
the garage is half cocked right now. Generator is just exhaust pointing out. Extension cords running rampant through my house. They're everywhere. It plugged into heaters and some lights.
Have you built like a base of operations?
Yeah,
Is it
pretty
like the
much.
living room?
Yeah.
Does everybody just kind of like
Yep.
this is
Congregate.
where the
Yep.
base of
Put
operations?
it to you this way: when the boys get home, we're moving the generator to the front porch if there's no power, and feeding all the extension cords in through one of the windows, blocking the window off with cardboard so no cold air can get in the house. And we're gonna hook up the TV and stuff, and the PS4, and watch movies tonight.
Oh,
Nice.
That's
movie
like a
night.
little bonding thing. Kind of sounds fun.
Yeah, and then I got the popcorn machine at the house.
Dude, this sounds great. This sounds like an awesome time.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You've been living the dream.
Have I?
No.
I can't watch the anime I want to watch. I couldn't read manga. I can now. The whole thing of this is I now have lights because I decided to spend way more money on a way bigger generator than I actually needed. But hey,
It's worth it because
in case of an emergency, I might need that generator.
here's the thing. So you're saying, do we start our adventure on the Grand Line soon?
We might.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
exciting.
I mean, the Joe Bros already have
The
something
Joe
going.
Bros have some stuff. We got some things. But yeah, that sounds harrowing.
Yeah, I feel like
it's been horrendous.
you maybe have had the worst week. I've just had the worst news.
Okay, hold on. Can I just take a time out and this podcast, right? You remember before we did video, it was kind of like okay.
Yeah.
The 3 times, including this time that we've done video, we were always like, listen,
Yeah.
pipes busted, no electric. Is the universe trying to tell
We've
us
been going
something?
through a hard time.
Shit, man. 2023 really fucking
Yeah, your pipes burst.
shit. I actually
I have to keep heat running through my house so my pipes don't burst. But if they do, I'm just calling you. I'm calling USAA and being like, I need you to pay me. I need
A lot of money.
I need money to fix things.
yeah, I actually turned my water off so they wouldn't freeze yesterday.
Oh, I'm
not trying.
I just
anything.
kept a faucet
you
going.
You
bud.
realize that your homeowner's insurance covers that, right?
Yeah, I just don't want to deal with it again.
Understandable.
It's like I understand. I just don't want to deal with it. But since of your harrowing journey, and we are an anime podcast,
Yeah, I tried my best, boys. I watched so much fucking anime this week.
that we're actually gonna have to pause till he watches
Yeah,
it.
sadly, we cannot talk about a majority of the things I watch, but there is one thing that I have to talk about that I don't think either of the boys really cares about.
This
Without
is true.
power, I don't have Wi-Fi. Without Wi-Fi, I can't. Oh, and there's no cell service. Mind you, I could watch it on my phone. There's no cell service at all. Zero.
You're living in an apocalypse.
Yeah, you're living in the post-apocalyptic.
If you want to cripple America, okay, look me in the eyes. If you want to cripple America, take out the cell towers. The rest will crumble.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. Take out the internet and you got it.
No, cell towers. Just take out cell towers. Because you can't make phone calls.
Yeah.
Everyone doesn't. Not everyone uses landlines anymore.
Us at Anime Unraveled, we do not. This is a joke.
I'm living-
This is a joke. This is a joke.
For him, I'm living.
No, this is a joke.
I'm currently living without cell service, and it's horrendous. You could cripple a country.
Anyway, Rex, you want to talk about Trigun?
Yes, Trigun Stampede. If you guys don't know, the new, I guess, version of Trigun.
Is it a reboot?
It's basically a reboot, but it's a
Yeah.
reboot that confuses me because of some of their choices.
Besides their anime style.
I don't mind the anime style. Honestly, I don't. Like, after watching the first episode, yes, okay, I know, you don't like it. Dude, I watch fucking JoJo's and love it. I can get past this.
Here's the thing. It's funny, but before I know you want to talk about it, before you get it, it's funny because I actually think it's like very Chainsaw Man like.
Okay, so I went back and watched Chainsaw Man as well.
Yeah.
Because you know, I'm trying to
I hear you. Be non-biased.
I'm trying to be non-biased, and I will say, Chainsaw Man, if you somehow get past episode 1, it's not that bad. Like, it's actually pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's. I'm not gonna say it's the best fucking anime I've ever seen.
Sure.
Jujutsu's way better. Like,
Sure.
whoever says Chainsaw Man's better than Jujutsu, you're wrong.
You're crazy.
But it is good. I will
right.
give it that.
Fair.
The first episode's just fucking scuffed. The zombie scene, I don't care how many people say the zombie scene is, oh, it's not that bad. It is horrible.
bad.
It is bad. Get Backers had a zombie scene super similar 20 fucking years ago, and it was way better.
But here's the thing, right? Talking about Chainsaw Man, I went all the way to the Infinity Devil before you.
I only got to the second episode.
Yeah, see, I was at the Infinity Devil, and I could tell you it never got better.
I thought the second episode was a lot better than first.
Okay, get to the third, and then get to where his whole sole purpose is to squeeze Power's boob.
I mean, yeah, I read it in the manga. I know.
Yeah. It did not translate well into the anime.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. For me, it didn't translate well.
It
into the
didn't.
manga.
Yeah, in the manga also.
Like I think Chainsaw Man, because I've read the whole first act, right? Act 1, and a little bit of the new stuff that he's releasing now. And I think that it's a super interesting manga, and at the time it came out, that fever that everyone was like about it was super. You could get caught up in the zeitgeist of it all, right?
Yeah.
Such a great word.
Zeitgeist.
Yeah.
I love
Guys,
it.
we've talked about that word on air before. On
Yeah.
air?
Yeah,
Yeah.
on video, on
recording.
audio, yeah, on recording.
Yeah, I don't think we had
Before.
video. But
And every time you say it, I always go, I love that word.
Hey, I like to call the podcast to myself and just by myself when I'm editing it, our little time capsule. I'd call it a little time capsule for us. You know what I mean? Just for us.
Your age is showing.
You've been watching too much Parks and Rec.
That's a good show.
It is.
Oh God.
Unrelated, but
It looked like you just had a vision.
Yeah, it
I
did.
did.
Like from
I
Final
did.
Destination, he popped up. He said, "We're gonna die on this airplane."
yeah, he said Parks and Rec, and all I'm thinking of is while I was getting tattooed for the new one on my arm, I should probably post that somewhere eventually. They were playing "It's Always Sunny" the
Nice.
whole
I
time.
love-
I
That's
was
a good
getting
choice.
tattooed.
That is
I don't think
probably-
I could do that. I might be laughing too hard.
Dude, Danny DeVito, can I offer you an egg?
I would.
I'm surprised during all of this, since you're both Sunny fans, you didn't look at me and say, "Can I offer you an egg in this trying time?"
I think if I really sat down, man, Sunny would be in top 5 TV shows.
As far as it has to be in the
live
top
action TV shows, it'd probably be in my top 5.
So good.
But yeah, so
5. Okay, so Trigun Stampede. I don't mind the animation. I actually think it's pretty clean at times.
I always thought it would be your nostalgia that's doing that, though.
No, because it's so different.
Okay,
So you
okay.
don't have Millie anymore, which is kind of a bummer. So you don't get the hello. Yeah, you
Hello.
don't. Yeah, you
That's
don't.
the best part.
You don't get that anymore, which is kind of a bummer. But instead, you get a kind of a hard ass character that's like, the world is shit. I'm like, dude, I agree.
So they're really targeting us.
Yeah, they kind
The
of are.
world is shit, brother.
And meanwhile, Meryl, who usually was like the negative kind
Yeah.
of Nancy character, she's like naive in this. So they changed her character drastically to where she kind of sees everything like she just doesn't know the harshness that is life because she's lived very privileged.
I wonder why they would make that choice.
I don't know. I don't mind that change because it. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It does make it actually interesting, changing the characters a bit. The things that bother me are the things that just technically won't make sense. So, first episode. This is a little bit of a spoiler. So if you want to watch the episode first, please do before you listen. Toward the end, there's a ton of missiles coming down, and to stop said missiles, Vash grabs a rock and throws it into the air with his metal arm. His metal arm works really weird in this one.
Okay.
It fell off at one point in the episode, which is a little confusing to me since said metal arm in the previous ones is a gun.
Yeah.
So-
that's odd.
So it's a little odd there. I don't know what they're doing with that or how his arm works. They haven't gone into detail.
Right.
But that's one thing that I'm a little like, that's weird. I'm not sure if I agree with that, but okay. So he throws the rock in the air, and the thought process is he shoots the rock. The debris from the rock explodes, hits all the missiles, and just cancels it all out. The one issue with this, he has a giant revolver, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it must shoot pretty big bullets.
Sure.
Because originally it was a 45 long Colt, which is honestly one of the biggest fucking bullets you can get.
It's massive.
It's massive. It would actually decimate a rock. I have done it.
Yeah.
But no, they've swapped him to a 22 caliber.
Hey, man. He's built different.
No, 22 caliber bullet. I don't care what you do. When it hits a rock, it's going to come back to you.
He's built different.
And no. They made arguments. Like I've already seen a bunch of people are up in arms about this. I've seen people make arguments being like, well, he's using a 22 caliber because he has to have more precision accuracy to do things. I'm like, because he's a pacifist. Like, okay,
Yeah.
I get your standpoint, but the thing is, he didn't make the revolver. The revolver was made as a weapon to kill people, and he just took it.
Yeah.
So why would it be a 22 caliber then? Unless I'm sure they might make the argument somewhere later in the series where it shows up that he like got the revolver altered to shoot smaller bullets. It's a possibility.
Or this is all a fever dream, and it's all Stampede is a giant teaser, and what they're gonna do is it's just gonna be flashback to original Vash, and it's all it was all a dream.
Nah, that's not gonna happen.
They're gonna Inception you.
I think that they don't expect a gun enthusiast to watch the show.
Yeah, But the thing is,
I
like,
bet you that didn't even cross their mind.
the thing is, like, Trigun, honestly, originally is what got me into revolvers. Like,
well, his revolver
Imagine
is very iconic.
anime got you into a revolver.
yeah, crazy. Japan, what are you doing?
Well, think about it. I mean, isn't there a Final Fantasy 7 or something in the
Talking about Squall with the gunblade?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Final Fantasy 8.
Yeah. So
Gunblade, not so much, because I was just like, that's a silly concept. It wouldn't work.
no, but what I'm saying is like
But like also would be pretty dope.
It would be dope. But
I feel like in that time though, with certain anime and video games and stuff, they were trying to design stuff to do toys and stuff.
they count.
So that makes sense that like during that time you're like, oh, that's cool.
yeah.
They probably hate that they're like, it got me into guns. They're like, whoa, no, we did not.
I mean, okay. There is a bad stigma of, oh, you got into guns. Obviously, you're into guns for violent reasons. No, like
Yes.
Okay, stop it, Tristan. Guns, like bowling, it's just a precision,
Yeah.
like mastery.
That's
I
how
guess.
you talk me into going to
Yeah,
a shooting range. You're like, no, you'll like it because you like to kind
You
of get
slowly
more
improve,
precise.
and you like. It's just a thing to have fun with.
Yeah.
Like, yes, guns can be used for horrible things, but at the same time, it can also be used for sportsmanship, marksmanship, hunting, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Fun fact. So it turns out that people with like ADHD and stuff tend to be more accurate with firearms than non-ADHD people.
That's weird. I know women.
It's because you can hyper focus on the target.
I know women also are, but it's because their heartbeats are generally slower.
Well, you're a lizard man, so you're probably dead accurate.
I'm dead accurate with a few things.
Because you're like 2 beats a minute. Like, yeah, this man.
Done.
But no, that kind of miffed me a little that they decided to change that. Like, if they do it and somehow include it in the story, because Vash at one point in the original does go to a gunsmith to get his gun worked on because parts do slowly erode in revolvers.
As it
Maybe
does.
he would have the cylinders switched out and maybe have the barrel modified to actually do 22s.
Yeah.
Maybe that would make sense because he's a pacifist.
Right.
The only other thing is they've changed his brother drastically too. And I don't like it.
Is the guy with the cross?
He hasn't even shown up. Nicholas D. Wolfwood.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the day
Your
he shows.
favorite
Yeah,
character.
I know he's in there because I saw him on the poster.
Yeah, he's not his favorite character. He's just by far the best character.
100%.
I do like the fact, so they started it off at Genora Rock, which, if anyone's watched the original Trigun, is where things actually start hitting the fan.
Okay.
So maybe this is going to be way faster than the original.
I guarantee you they got to switch that.
Yeah,
pacing up.
they had to switch up the
In
pacing.
today's day and age, you want to talk about pacing.
Because,
you know what I mean?
hey, they already have shown his brother.
Yeah.
Like, that didn't happen in the original for like 15 episodes.
Yeah. Pacing's just different now. So,
Well, yeah,
I mean,
and I think that also has to do with like the fact that a lot of stuff won't really have filler now because like
True.
we don't want that shit. Get that shit out of here.
Well, that and I think the anime industry at large is come to the conclusion of people are okay, right? We're okay if you're like, you don't have to be every week for years. I would rather have 12.
Yeah,
Give
12
me a little
strong.
break. Give me some more. You know what I mean?
Give me 12, then give me a new series to hyper focus on.
Yeah.
And then give me your 12 again. And then another series.
Unless you're Blue Lock, that's just like, we're going to give you 12, take 2 weeks break,
Okay.
and then we're going to give you another 12.
We can't really get into Blue Lock, but I will say I've changed my mind. I came back around. I'm up to, I think, episode 12.
Okay.
Yeah, it's where he
Yeah.
I never left.
puts together his puzzle pieces,
Yeah,
you know.
I'm with
For
you.
you that know, you know.
You know.
I
yeah,
never left. I never will.
I think Blue Lock has some of the best pacing in anime right
It
now.
has very good pacing. yes.
It's so much so that we're behind in the manga form, physically here in America, not in Japan.
So, like JoJo's. JoJo's must have the best pacing, right? No.
No, it has the worst. I have been reading part 7.
Yeah, same. Part 7, by the way.
The Joe Bros will be back.
Yeah, like, dear God, Part 7's
Part
amazing.
7 with Jesus.
Yes.
Wait, Jesus? I haven't gotten to that
You
yet.
haven't. I haven't gotten to it either, but it is.
But it's
Okay.
just I remember hearing that Jesus is in part 7
and
of JoJo's.
yeah.
Okay, well, that's
Well,
what...
the Joe Bros, we'll
Yeah,
get there.
yeah, we'll get there.
The Joe Bros,
We'll
get
talk
there.
about it.
I don't want to, I don't
Bore
want
me.
I don't want negative Nancy over here.
So the only other thing that I wanted to bring up that's not Trigun
Wow.
wow.
is Vinland Saga Season 2 has come out.
Yeah.
super hyped about it.
Yeah.
I wish.
Though some people,
I fucking wish I could watch anime.
Man, Rex, I've been watching so much anime this
Yeah,
week.
I mean, me
Dude,
too, buddy.
Let me tell you.
So you guys remember how Rex said like guns aren't to be used for violence?
Oh,
They're
no.
about to be used for violence.
we got to blur it out. We got to cut.
hey,
cut.
at least it's not in frame.
Can you imagine if you cut right and I reframe the camera? It's just us two talking. Like, anyway, can you believe One Piece? Let's talk about it. And never mention it again.
The screen just
That'd
goes
have been
black
hilarious.
for a second.
Yeah.
No, that or I just cut your camera off, push
Yeah.
him out of the way, and I'm like, "What's going on, guys?" It's just
It's a one-man
he
show
just
now.
laid. You just see his foot in the shot.
Is he taking a nap over there?
We can do that because we're friends and we're close.
I wouldn't actually kill them unless
Yeah.
they asked me to.
Oh, thanks,
Thanks,
buddy.
man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We're going too dark. You
We
know, we
are.
should lighten it up.
But no, so Vinland Saga. Just
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Yes,
say.
that'll lighten it up.
Okay, well, I'm not getting into the story, buddy.
Vinland Saga, the most lighthearted anime.
Hey, it's not. But anyways,
You don't say.
if you've watched season 1 or if you've already started on season 2, you know that with Vinland Saga, it's always had an opening that was very specific to Studio Wit.
This has irked you for
Yeah,
days.
it has irked me for days. And it's like the motorcycle thing. They all have the same jacket on that says Wit on it, and then it says Studio Wit at the
Yeah.
end. Mappa literally went back and reanimated small parts of it and then changed it to say Mappa. And the thing is, this is the only anime that Studio Wit's done that has that opening, though.
Yeah.
If you look at Attack on Titan, it doesn't have it.
It's Mappa's big dick energy.
Whoa,
that they're
whoa,
throwing
no,
out.
Yeah, they at this point, Mappa just said,
So
Oh.
the thing is, I'm questioning if that opening is like a specific thing for Vinland Saga, or if like Studio Wit had hands on it. I don't know.
I have no idea why
Because-
that opening would be for Vinland Saga, though.
Well, yeah, it makes no sense. But why would they not have it for the other animes that they were predominantly over?
Oh, that's true.
So maybe it's not Mappa pulling the big dick energy and just being like, "Look at me copying your thing, but better."
I have really funny news, actually.
Oh.
Oh,
So
what you got?
we, I think last time we recorded, I told you guys about how me and Bryson got Matthew
To
into
do
it.
D&D. Yeah.
Not that, Attack on Titan.
Oh,
Wait,
we got
what?
him.
No,
No,
We
you did
got him.
not.
Yeah, we got him to watch the first like 2 episodes of AOT. He's caught up.
Wait, what?
What?
He's
Nolte, you're coming on the podcast, Nolte.
He's completely caught up.
I would love that dude's thoughts on anime.
I
Like,
want to watch Attack on Titan now so I can talk to him about
He's
it.
completely caught up. Like he is current.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like he blew through it in a week and a half.
Dude, that is wild.
Whoa.
No, because we did we do D&D? We did D&D last Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It's only been a week, buddy.
Yeah.
Again.
So a week from
Welcome to the
tomorrow
wire.
was D&D. Yeah. So literally we showed him on like a week ago from Thursday the first 2 episodes of Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
He's current.
That's crazy.
He must have liked it.
He was current
Is he
Thursday
subbing or
morning.
dubbing? Is he subbing or dubbing?
He has to be
does.
subbing.
Dubbing.
I think he was dubbing.
He's dubbing.
He's got to be
Bryson.
dubbing. It's Bryson. He's dubbing.
Bryson, how could you?
He's okay. Wait a minute.
Hey, however long. Hey,
He's
however he
dubbing
enjoys it.
with English subtitles.
Okay, I get that. Because a lot of times I hate doing it with anime because the translations differ
Yeah.
so much. But a lot of times with TV shows, I'll have the subs on just because sometimes I won't hear exactly what they say. Especially if I keep it at low
unless I can
volume.
read it. I mean, it's just.
Is that really? You guys are both subtitle people?
Yeah. Now.
Okay, it depends on the show. If it's something where they have heavy accents, yes, I had to have subs.
I've literally, because I've watched so much subbed anime, I have to have subtitles on.
That's crazy.
I like to have subtitles.
That's
on.
great.
I know.
You guys are crazy. What?
Yeah.
No.
Like I was watching.
I actively hate it.
I was watching
Really?
Avatar:
I
Way of
actively
Water in
hate
the
it.
movie theaters, and
Yeah.
I was like, I wish there were subtitles.
That's crazy. No.
No, actually, I kind of get that because with movies, also, okay, hear me out. I'm just saying, with
about to fight.
okay, wait. With movies recently in movie theaters, there's a lot of them where the freaking music of the movie is so much louder than the speaking
Yeah,
audio
yeah.
that you can't understand what they're saying.
Yeah. The mixing can be. a
Yeah,
little
the mixing
rough.
can be trash, and in times like that, I want subtitles. Now, if I can hear it clearly, nah.
Here's how I land on
Okay.
subtitles. Is if it's in a foreign language,
Yeah.
I need the subtitles.
Obviously, because
you
you're not
don't
going to learn
speak foreign
said language.
languages. You're not the
Yeah.
Rosetta Stone.
If it is in any type of English.
He has it, though.
Yeah, I do have Rosetta Stone for life. I got it on a Black Friday deal like 4 years ago. I thought I was going to learn Japanese. I've done 2 lessons. Konnichiwa. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't been doing great. You know, I haven't been doing great. I'm gonna get back to it one day. Oh God, yeah, you're next.
It's fine.
You're dying.
I'll live.
But if it's in English, any type of English, no subtitles. I don't like it.
Okay, wait. What if it's like super heavy, like Irish accents?
I feel like part of the
English.
I feel like part of the experience is trying to decipher.
Dude, there's sometimes you can't.
Nah, I got it. I'll be like,
He doesn't.
I'm gonna pull
Look
up.
at that. Those are the eyes. Those are the eyes of someone that's not certain of anything.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm gonna pull up a YouTube video and just be like, listen to this, and then I'm gonna be like, you weren't even close.
the most recent, I guess, would be Tom Hardy's character in Peaky Blinders.
Dude, no, I could understand him perfectly. I'm talking about heavy accents.
What shows are you watching?
It's not so much in shows. It's usually interviews with people from like Ireland and stuff. They were just like, was he even speaking the language?
Yeah, because I know like the other one in a movie is Brad Pitt's character in Snatch is really rough.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah.
that.
I just remember growing up like that was the one. I don't know. To me, if they're speaking the language that I understand, I just can't do subtitles.
I need them.
I feel like it takes away.
It does take away.
It takes away. And if I don't have
it
to
takes
have
away
them,
from the immersion, I guess.
exactly, and like the picture quality
For sure.
and stuff like that. And I just feel like unless I have to have them to literally understand what is going on,
Then no.
I don't need them.
That's how I used to be, and I still am with a lot of films,
Yeah.
especially if it's something that's like visually stunning.
Like Interstellar.
Yeah, I couldn't.
I
do
would
it.
be
No,
absolutely aggravated.
I would literally hit my head against the
I
wall.
wouldn't watch it. I don't think I would watch. I'd be like, listen, you take that off or I'm leaving.
Yeah.
So, Mason got that Philips Hue system, right?
Yeah,
He sent
yeah.
me some videos of the lights. He said he watched Avatar with it.
Uh-huh.
I've been debating getting an 85-inch TV for the living room.
Last episode, you were like, Sony, give me the Bravia.
And-
Give
Boy,
me the Bravia.
Literally, this episode, you're like, I am in so much debt.
yeah, you just said it. I don't have the money. For
I don't. I want it. Bad.
Sometimes the want. Hey, listen. Doesn't this episode
Listen.
look good? You know?
Listen.
Yeah.
Sometimes the want, outweighs the logical.
Yeah, I mean, Peppers hasn't had to slink across the floor to
Here's
reset the camera.
thing.
It's weird, isn't it?
Crazy.
Yeah. Here's the thing. When you have high credit limit credit cards,
That's how they get you.
What's your interest percentage on that thing?
the silver one,
Mm-hmm.
like 7.8.
Wow, because they keep boosting mine.
Or no.
up.
It's gone up. It's like 9.7.
Yeah, mine used to be like maybe 7, and now it's up to 14.
Yeah, that's my blue card. My silver card is only at like.
Hey, my
9.
original Capital One that I got at 18, 29.
Oh.
I don't keep anything on it, though.
Yeah, I mean, I sadly currently have to because
Yeah,
I'm living by the paycheck.
Exactly. Yeah.
Anyways, so I was looking at those TVs and I'm like, how much open credit space do I have?
Jesus,
I can't. Keep in mind, I can't. Especially after buying the generator and everything. Like, I'm looking. I got about $3 free grand on the platinum
Well, it's not
card.
free.
And
You have to pay it back.
no. I mean, I got like $3 grand
Yeah, right.
free
Yeah.
on the platinum
Yeah,
card
nah.
and about half on the blue card. And I'm like, I'd be cutting it close.
Usually, this is how I kind of, because, the stuff is expensive in today's day and age.
You
know what
guys
I mean?
definitely do your credit cards differently than me.
Really?
Yeah, I hate keeping anything on it.
I don't like keeping anything on it, but
Well, yeah, if I don't have to.
I mean, yeah, like right now I'm having to. I'm
Yeah.
like, no.
But I mean, I just think about like stuff is expensive and stuff like that. The way I draw the line for stuff that I want and not need, if I have to split it between cards,
Oh,
I
no.
don't
Nope,
need it.
nope, nope,
No.
nope.
You know, that's
I
how
would
I
never.
look at it. You know, that's
But
kind of
see,
that's what keeps me humble.
I was sitting at the house and I was like, I need to do something
sure.
because of the heat. So the generator
It was a
It was a
necessity.
necessity.
yes,
It was a
yeah.
necessity.
that was a
for
necessary
sure.
evil. Because one, if it stays that cold in my house, all the pipes are gonna freeze. The pipes freeze, they burst. Then I gotta call homeowners insurance. So then I'm missing even more work because I gotta have an adjuster come out to the house. I
You
have
gotta
to
be
have
there,
a
and
plumber
yeah.
come out to the house, and I'd probably just have my dad do all the work, unless I needed to use a licensed plumber. But I think my dad knows a guy, so it'll be fine.
Yeah.
And yeah, so like I don't want all that to happen. I put a propane powered heater under the house for like an hour last night in order to warm the crawl space to prevent that from getting too cold to freeze everything over. And then it's been trying to keep the house warm enough to where the pipes don't freeze, because once that goes, I'm done.
So during all this, you said, I need a TV.
No, this was actually the debate I was having.
Okay.
While buying the generator.
No,
He was like,
before the
should I stay
generator.
warm or should
Before-
I bask in the light?
Before the generator. Before the generator, me and Mason were sitting in the living room, and I was looking at the TV, and I was like, you know what? The 65 inches still isn't big enough on the top of that mantle.
Not big enough. Need bigger.
Yep.
America.
Yeah. I was like, the 65-inch TV, I would mount the 85 on the wall, though.
Of course.
The 85 would get mounted. And I get the full, me and Mason made the decision. If I did it, I'm getting the Philips Hue in the whole living room, and I'm putting the surround sound in all four corners of the room. Boy, that would become the best location to watch, action-heavy anime. Could you imagine, the Genryusai Yamamoto fight scene from...
With that hue, because I have heard, though, if you backlight TVs, it does help.
It does.
But could you program it?
It's set where you plug it into the TV.
HDMI, right?
Yeah, it's set...
And it goes with, sounds? So could it, what I'm saying is action scene, the lights are changing.
Hang on. Yes and no.
Okay.
So what it does is you plug it in, say the Yamamoto scene. You know the fight scene I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
The Philips Hue system will actually, because I would put the bulbs all over the living room, and I would set their location on the app. As that fight scene is going on, the color that is on the screen, that is the color that the lights, and the direction that the lights are. If on the left side there's orange, the lights on my left side will be orange, like fire and stuff.
Oh, that's
If
cool.
on the right side they're white, and it'll move around fluidly. It fluidly goes with the image on the screen.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
That's
So-
pretty neat. I don't need it, but that's
I don't
pretty
need
neat.
it, but it sounds nice.
If someone gave it to me, I'd be like, yeah, right.
Yeah, Philips.
I mean, it was
Philips.
like $900.
I believe it.
Oh, a generator, somebody said.
Yeah. I'm like, Mason, you bought some lights and I bought a generator.
Who's better?
And I'm like, funny enough, your lights don't work.
Your lights don't work unless for me. You need both of you to work together.
And then I think I've made the decision that I'm probably going to put a transfer switch in the house to where I can actually just hook up a generator to the house.
It's probably smart.
And then I think in the future, once I get some credit cards paid, once I get the blue card paid off, I'm gonna probably get a big ass generator. Still like the one I have that you can move around, but I'll probably sell the 6,500 watt
And
one.
get something a little smaller.
No, get something bigger for the house.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I know you were going to get something bigger, but if you wanted to have a smaller one that you could carry around easier.
Yeah. I
Like
get
a-
an inverter, a 2200 inverter
Yeah,
generator.
2200s are great.
And
And they're quiet, too.
it's because it's an inverter generator.
Yeah.
I would get one of those, and then I would sell the big one, and I would probably turn around and get probably like an 8 or a 10,000 watt generator. Yeah, a big
Yeah, that's
boy.
a big boy.
And I would have it mounted against the house, plugged in to where if power turned off, I could boop and hit a couple switches and turn the generator on, and the whole house would have power, so I wouldn't be dealing with this bullshit.
Well,
And I could still watch anime. This all boils back.
this all boils down to watching anime.
Yeah, this all
folks.
boils
So-
back.
I love how you try to tell you're like, listen, generator talk, but anime.
Yeah, so
No. Because I'm still mad.
I know. I
I'm
know.
so upset because I had this plan,
I know.
and then all I see is these text messages on Discord when I get to a city with phone service. Boy, did you see the last episode of Witch from Mercury? And I'm like,
It's so fucking good, though.
Yeah, that last episode
I
was,
just have to say this. Listen, me and Rex know, and we will talk about it on this podcast when Tristan gets caught up. Witch from Mercury, though, that last episode, let me tell you.
for real.
and then they start talking
Ooh.
about Vinland Saga season 2 episode 1, and I'm like,
Well, see, for me and Pep, that's nothing new though.
Yeah.
We're
way
we're,
past-
That's
we're
fair.
about caught up. Like
Looking-
and
like
Pep's over here talking about Blue Lock, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
I was about to say, when I look at Vinland Saga, the anime now, I'm just like, why did they not do this when it was in the manga this way? It makes more
yeah.
sense. Like, it gives characters.
Yeah. I will tell you this, though. It's one of the first times I turned on Crunchyroll and went to Popular, One Piece, all the way to number 6.
What was that number one?
Dude, Chainsaw.
Oh, wow.
Chainsaw, like it was Chainsaw, Blue Lock, maybe Spy Family.
It's because, Bleach isn't going to be on Crunchyroll.
Yeah,
Popular.
no. But yeah, it's one of the first. That's how much good anime we got going on right now.
Yeah, and
that they
we-
have pushed the
king,
The goat.
the king. It's always number one, down to like number 6. I was very impressed. I was very impressed.
Crazy thing is, we still haven't even gotten half the anime that's coming out this season because a lot of it comes out this upcoming week.
Yep.
Like,
Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 is coming out this year too.
well, this year, but not this week.
I know.
This week we're about to like. It's almost to the point where if you didn't watch anime from the fall, you just gotta leave it behind.
Yeah, honestly,
because the
because-
new shit's coming.
So because I was diving so deep into anime this week, I actually went through and was like looking at what's coming out now, like this
Yeah.
upcoming week. And I was like, what the heck
Yeah.
is Buddy Daddies?
Oh. Yeah.
So I watched it.
Okay.
It's actually really good.
Okay.
I've heard
Yeah,
it's good.
It's a
Can you give me a synopsis?
yeah. I'll give you a synopsis without spoiling anything. So there's not much you can spoil. There's only one episode out.
That's fair. Give me this. Give me this. The synopsis. Give me the story. The point. The,
Okay, so there's two guys.
All right.
They
Are they
live
dads?
yeah, they live together. They're not dads
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
Anyways,
but are they buddies?
they are buddies, even though they're
Neat.
completely different as far as how they. One of them's like a recluse, and the other one's more outgoing.
Yeah.
And they work together, but their jobs are, assassination, stealing things,
Ah.
You know, the normal Tuesday.
crime.
the dirty deeds.
Yeah, the dirty deeds. I got you.
And they don't do it for cheap. But anyways,
Give me pay.
yeah, give me pay. But during one of these missions, one of them ends up finding out he's a father because
Uh-oh.
his long lost child finds him.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, so he becomes a daddy.
Do we see that much in anime? Not really.
No,
Not
that,
really.
That's generally, it's been done in a lot of movies and stuff. Like Summer Wars, that kind of happened.
So like, does the kid find him by like also like almost trying to kill him?
Oh no,
Is he
no,
also
no.
an assassin?
No,
That
no.
would
Yeah.
be good.
Is it like a
The kid-
Damian Wayne getting
no.
raised by the Brotherhood?
No.
Yeah.
This is more of an Anya situation because the child is like maybe 4 years old.
Oh.
Yeah. And which, by the way, adorable. Like
sure.
they perfectly made this character actually, I don't know, very aesthetically great. So
Okay, so the opposite of Anya.
I don't know,
No,
dude.
that's you're about to be burned at
Yeah,
the
I was
stake.
about to say, dude, Anya is great,
I
but
love
at this,
Anya.
yeah.
The only problem I have is when they do the Anya centric episodes.
Yeah, the Anya centric episodes kind of suck. And which, if they do that with Buddy Daddies, I can't see it going well.
Right.
Like the main draw is the main two characters.
Yeah.
But it honestly,
That
great.
sounds super
It's a
interesting.
great show.
I wish, and now that's got me thinking, like, man, they should do an anime where it's that story,
Mm-hmm.
but the kid's way older, and the main character thus is also way older.
and the kid's an assassin. as
yeah,
well.
like that would be cool.
I feel like that's something that's
it's a little bit like Sakamoto Days. They are not related, but Sakamoto Days. Let's talk about it. It should get an anime. I think it is getting an anime.
it is, but I think it's gonna be 2024
When
because
that comes out,
same with Kaiju number 8.
boy,
When's
that's
Solo
gonna be-
Leveling's supposed to drop.
I think summer.
I thought it was like March, April.
I
Is
thought
it?
it was March.
I thought it
April,
was
too.
March.
Oh
April.
well, I might be happier sooner.
Yeah. So do you kind of know off topic what's coming out in the next week?
There's a lot. I did
Technically this week? It'd
not.
be
Yeah,
this
technically this week. There's
What came out over the past 5 days from the day that this released?
There's a ton, but it's a bunch of stuff that I didn't even know about.
I got
There's a way too many isekai still.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure when this is coming out, but there's a racing anime coming out real soon.
Motherfucking Ghost.
Yeah, no, it's not Ghost. It's a Redrive. Now,
Damn.
MF Ghost, I can't wait.
Motherfucking Ghost. I love it. Motherfucking
Gundam.
Ghost.
I haven't even
Gundam motherfucking Ghost.
Yeah, I haven't even seen a release date for that though.
My top anime of next year is going to be real weird when it's going to be Gundam and motherfucking Ghost. I don't know. I'm actually excited. I think the CGI with the cars, but like you said, they always did that. But
dude.
I'm kind of excited about motherfucking Ghost.
Yeah,
Motherfucking
I mean,
Ghost?
Yeah, dude.
I have been excited about
I
that.
know.
You know
Honestly,
what's gonna
I'm
be-
excited about any kind of racing anime, really.
Yeah.
Whenever we finally get to where we can't cuss anymore, is going to be problematic on this channel.
No, you can only not cuss in the first 15
And
to 30
there,
seconds.
there are a few words that will automatically get us.
Is motherfucking Ghost one of them?
No. But if you say it enough, yes.
Motherfucking ghost.
Motherfuckers.
Jesus, bros.
Motherfucking ghost.
It's like, how many times do I have to say fuck?
There's.
Is there a cap?
I know there's a limit, but I don't know what it is.
Peppers.
Like
What is
if-
the limit? You're Mr.
yeah,
YouTube.
I know.
Dude,
I've looked up stuff and I've studied, but really the only thing that's like immediate
The first 18 seconds.
is like first 18 to 30 seconds you can't cuss.
Yeah.
Well, the first 18 to 30 seconds is usually us talking some bullshit, and then the intro
Yeah, but
song.
the good thing about that is I can kind of make sure we
Yeah,
don't do
yeah,
that,
exactly.
because I can just
Now
pick certain things.
Now, if this was live, we'd be screwed.
Yeah, we'd be fucked immediately. But I mean,
Also, people are making the argument that the new YouTube regulations are like heavily aimed against Australians because of a certain word they love to use.
I
the
actually
C word.
Yes, it is.
Ah,
a C word.
my favorite word.
I actually had to review and agree to new terms of service to continue my monetization. Here's the thing: who the fuck's not going to agree to that? Like, I didn't even read it because I was like, "What the? Yeah,
Dude,
I
I
want
don't
my money."
know. Nowadays, I had to read that stuff. Especially,
Really? It's
Well-
either. Well, what if it's your career though? You have to agree to it.
True, but
You're not gonna not agree to it.
I've seen too many cases which are real weird. Like in England, there was a bunch of contracts that people were just agreeing to. One of them was like, you give up your first child. Like, actually, it was in
I
the
always make that joke, but
Yeah.
they actually did it.
Yeah, they actually did it. And people signed.
Of course they did.
Because no one reads it.
No one reads it.
And
Yep.
there were a ton of them that were like, you give up possession of your soul. And I was just like, what? And
That's-
there was one
That's crazy.
in England that was, if you find this clause and speak to a representative, you actually get money for mentioning the clause because it proves you actually read through it.
That's cool.
So
more people should do that.
Yeah, people have been doing a lot of weird stuff with those. So
Yeah.
nowadays I'm like, should I read it? Should
Should
I
I
waste my
find?
time?
Should I
Because
find
it
the
might
money?
be like a very small print. It's like if you mention this, you get $1 million.
Usually it's like it'll have like a letter and number, and you'll say this is what clause it was, and they'll be like, "Oh,
You actually read.
you actually did the thing."
But no, because I was thinking about that when I was clicking and clicking and nexting and yeah, agree. I was like, if this is your career, like if you've spent hours and days and years to
Yeah,
build
you're
up
not
this,
gonna not
you can't not click it.
I mean, you can.
Yeah, and you can, I guess.
find a new career,
Yeah.
start from zero.
Start from
you know,
your whole-
re-zero your life. Anime.
You could go to a different platform.
Yeah, I guess you could.
Yeah, but where are you gonna go to?
Because you would still have that audience because they just said you gotta not be monetized. You can still post videos, so you'll still have the audience you've built, but you're just not making any money. So I guess you could be like, I guess I'm going to Twitch or I'm going to you can't do
Stitcher.
Stitcher. You're going to Stitcher. Big over there.
Stitcher do video?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think
No,
so.
it's just an audio thing. But I don't know. I that really bothered me. I mean, I still agreed and clicked it, but I mean, it still bothered me.
I still agreed, but like I was not happy
I
about
was
it.
not happy because I was really thinking about it. I was like, that's kind of fucked to mess with your monetization like that because monetization already has its rules, right?
Oh yeah, obviously.
1,000 subscribers,
And which
4,000 watch hours.
it makes sense that they do have to update it from time to time because things change.
Sure.
But I don't know.
The world changes.
If they like drastically basically cut your pay or
Yeah. It's
There's too
tough,
much.
man. It's tough. It is a very, we're in a weird time right
We
now
are.
because you got to think also is a lot of people are trying to make livings online because honestly,
the world we live in.
the world we live in, and there's a lot of opportunities to do that. There is a lot of opportunities now to make somewhat your income be from online, whether it be like stuff like OnlyFans, stuff like
Feet Finder.
Feed Finder. You know what? I was thinking more like TikTok, YouTube,
Wait,
Twitch.
what did you just say?
He
Feet
said
Finder.
OnlyFans first,
No,
so
no, no,
that's what
you.
Foot Finder.
What the hell is that?
You take pictures of your feet and you sell them online.
Well, I got some stuff to do. I'll be back.
But no, I mean,
Like I'd be lying to both of you. Said I didn't debate just like posting pictures of my feet and seeing
Okay.
if I can get any money.
Speaking
I
of,
don't got good enough feet. I
Okay,
don't think.
Speaking
People
of-
like some ugly feet.
So I got that.
speaking of making money from like OnlyFans and stuff, you guys heard about Markiplier crashing OnlyFans?
Yeah,
right?
I read that.
What?
Yeah, so
It was all for charity.
there were a bunch of fake accounts that were already using his name on it. So he made his own actually, and he did it for charity, and he crashed OnlyFans
Yeah.
like within the first few minutes.
Yeah. He did
Markiplier's a beast.
How much money did he make?
a lot.
I don't want to know
lot.
because it's gonna hurt my feelings.
Well, you got to think he crashed the website. I know right now, currently, I think it was the Catch Me Outside girl with OnlyFans has like the #1 day. sell. I
Which
think.
okay, that's still effed up.
Yeah, no, but she made, I think it was like 2.3 million in one day, something like that.
18th birthday.
Yeah, it was her 18th birthday
Yeah.
that she did it.
It messed up, man. People were waiting.
Yeah,
That's weird. That's a little weird.
Yeah, I mean, whether I agree, disagree, whatever. I mean, the whole point of my story is like there are so many different avenues that you can do online and make a career out of it if you put in the time and effort and stuff like that.
True.
And it kind of is crazy to think about doing all that, and really at the end of the day, it's whatever servers you're using could immediately crush you.
I mean,
And just be like, hey,
It's gone. I mean, I have been reading horror stories, right? Of it's because it's like the space that I kind of like float around
Live in, yeah.
There was someone with 20,000 subscribers, which is pretty good for that space, and she was a big name. Nana's Dreams, I think, is her name, and you can't find the YouTube channel because they took it. She didn't get the 3-strike rule, nothing like that. They just deleted her whole channel.
why?
No one knows. I think they said it was something like sexual imaging or something, but maybe it was from a panel of a manga that she showed or something like that. But gone.
Well,
no 3 strikes, no nothing.
I mean, that's not the only messed up thing I've heard. Like, as far as Twitch is currently concerned, like, they're about to go to a 50-50 on subs.
Yeah.
Which is what?
Yeah.
what do you mean?
So right now, if you sub to someone, it's $5 a month, right?
Yeah.
So I think right now, $2 of that goes to Twitch. Or actually a little less.
Yeah.
But now
gross.
it's soon going to be 50-50 to where you only get $2.50 for
Yeah.
each sub.
And it's been that way until you hit a certain echelon, and then a lot of people that are big names did 70-30. That was the big split, 70-30. And now they're just like, it's going to be a blanket 50-50.
Yeah, it's going to be a blanket 50-50, which is messed up.
And that's why if I was YouTube, by the way, if you're watching us on YouTube, there's a subscribe button. You can subscribe
Might
right
wanna
down
hit
there.
that.
Yeah, maybe hit the
And
like.
Hit the like.
Hit that
Yeah.
bell.
But no, YouTube streaming is garbage right now. But they have.
They're working on
That's
it.
what I'm. They have their This is their moment to take
I was
some
about
big
to say,
creators.
I feel like Ludwig might be leading them a good
He
bit
100%
because
is.
literally any issue that I've heard of as far as the YouTube streaming, he brings it up and he brings it up straight to YouTube. And I see changes happening quickly.
And not only that, sometimes he does third parties and does it himself and be like,
Yeah.
see, this is what you could do. I think if it was me, I would get that dude in there, and I think he could make that stream platform because they're about to have an opening
Oh, yeah.
that they could get huge creators.
The only issue is
And take off.
I've also heard YouTube's budget has been almost hit to the max to where they can't actually
Well,
give the
listen.
incentive to the bigger
Ludwig
creator.
has to get
Ludwig,
paid.
yeah, I was about to say, Ludwig may
Ludwig has
have
to
done
get
his
paid.
damage.
I can't even imagine what he got paid.
I know it was
a
monstrous.
It was a monstrous amount.
If what Rex says is right, then yeah, I think that we're gonna see a huge influx into
well,
to YouTube streaming.
that and
which means that maybe the three of us, when we're playing video games,
I'm thinking about it.
should start
I
streaming our
think,
gameplay.
I think.
I know this man just needs to get properly medicated, and he can he could pro stream Halo Infinite.
So
some
we
games,
have
yeah.
to we have to reach certain goals and monetize and stuff to be able to go live. I have been thinking about it, thinking about going live. I don't know if I want to do gameplay because I don't know if that's the audience, but I've been trying to think of cool things we could do live.
I have to.
Dude, you realize how many people will watch God of War gameplay?
Too many.
I think that's. I don't know.
That's not really what we're aiming for.
Yeah, and like 3 people playing God of War doesn't make sense to me.
Or
Like Call of Duty seems boring.
yeah.
Like
I
I think if I was going to live stream in a perfect world, if anime, well, let us know in the comments down below and stuff
Yeah.
what you would like to see and stuff like that. But if I was gonna do it, I think I'm trying to think of like cool things we could do.
So
like-
most of the things I've thought of is like either like doing a guess the drawing or maybe building models or something. But that's just me. Like
that's you.
Yeah, that's me.
That's you.
I've been thinking, and I hope that YouTube works this out. I was thinking watching anime live.
Yeah, but
Not right now. We can't do
Yeah,
it. I
it's-
know that,
well,
but
I
would
mean, people have been doing it on
Twitch, but
and
you can't
which,
do it. You can't do it on the tube.
I mean,
which
dude,
makes sense.
technically,
You can.
The
you just
people
gotta
that are doing it on Twitch are about
Yeah.
to have Twitch burned to the ground because
Yeah.
of it.
And like when Crunchyroll does its anime awards, watching it with us live, that kind of stuff I think would be super
When does that
interesting.
come out again?
It's end of January.
Okay.
I think is when the voting starts. I don't know when it actually airs.
Gotcha.
But anyway,
I knew it was coming up.
if you guys can think of any stuff you would want to see us do, let us know in the comments down below.
See, because I was thinking
Maybe
like,
a roguelike game with the crew.
I just don't play enough video games.
You don't.
We
That's
all
the
don't.
thing.
I
Yeah.
literally will hop on Halo and maybe play Vampire Survivor. If you haven't played it,
Yeah,
it's
And
like
then
$4.
When I play video games, I get into try hard mode and I can't be entertaining because I want to win.
I want to win.
No, it depends on the game mode that I'm playing. With Halo, I've become.
I think the only thing Fall Guys would have been fun.
Fall Guys is
Fall
fun.
Guys would be hilarious.
Fall Guys would be fun.
Now, what would also be kind of interesting would be like, had we streamed your journey through the early stages of Final Fantasy 14.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that would have been neat.
Yeah.
Like,
Online.
welcome to the world.
We can never go back.
Why?
Why?
I don't know. Maybe one day.
Some dungeons.
Maybe one day. I don't know.
Maybe one day. I can't go back right now.
Yeah,
You don't have power.
You definitely cannot. You don't have
The
internet.
thing is when that power went out, I don't know if it surged in the house. I don't know what the house.
I
is
will
looking
tell you
like.
this: when my power came back on, I had to manually reboot like computers and stuff.
Oh, I saw it coming and literally just hit the kill switch on all my devices.
So one of the old, because we have the office, one of the older computers, it was like
Toast.
no boot drive detective, so I had to like hit the F2, go into that menu, and like manually.
I'm
tell
thinking
them,
mine will be fine because that computer
Surge
was already.
protector?
I have it plugged into a surge protector and it's also off.
yeah,
Like
you
the
should be
PC
fine.
was already off. It wasn't plugged in. It was plugged into power but no power.
Hey, the good thing is, like we said last episode,
3 years.
boom, so
Yeah.
you're good to
Just
go.
bring
Micro
it up
Center.
to Micro Center. Help! Did I make an account or would I have to go up there?
You literally just have to give them your phone number and they can look up the purchase.
Well, here's the thing: I purchased it.
Well, I think we did it on my account, but with your card.
Maybe.
Yeah, so
Either way, I mean, I have my card. I have me.
I have your phone number.
Yeah, and I'll
The
just,
boys can
and
make a
I'll
trip.
yeah, I'll go up there.
Yeah, I mean, I might be tempted, but I can't buy anything. I'm broke.
Now, live streaming a journey through a manga store would be pretty dope.
If I was going to do, and I'll say this, even if it was on my channel or this channel, if I was really going to get into live streaming, it would be real life shit. That's the most fun stuff.
Yeah, I would like to, but I feel like the necessary equipment to
The
do
gate
it
of
is
entry
so high.
is huge.
Yeah.
But that would be fun.
That would be cool.
Like live streaming if we went to Japan. Like I'm talking real life live streaming. Is
You know what sucks?
the most interesting thing to me.
There's so much I can't do in Japan now.
Because of your tattoos. Yeah.
Sucks for you, sucker.
Technically, actually,
You
they
can
were,
put band-aids on
well,
it.
a few people actually shared a list of onsens and stuff that will allow you to go in with tattoos.
Yep.
So
Nice.
it's
But you
not,
can also put
all of
on
them.
waterproof bandages.
or yeah, there's a few sleeve things you can do
Yeah.
too.
And
But
we'll figure it out when we get to that point.
yeah.
Eventually, in the
'Cause-
future.
'cause-
Future.
Yeah. Yeah, it ain't gonna be this year, fellas. I don't think.
I don't think so
know.
either.
I have a wedding that I
That's what I'm saying.
somehow had to afford while
We keep pushing it back, but I totally understand. And also, this if the beginning of this year, if the beginning
Dude,
of 2023,
2023
this
has
ain't it.
been
oh
heinous.
actually Autumn actually mentioned like there was a news article saying that a guitarist named Beck had passed away.
Yeah.
And I freaked out when she first said the name because I was like, no, he was only in his 50s.
Not him, not him.
Yeah, I was like, no, I love Beck.
Is it different?
Yeah, it's a different Beck. It's the England Beck.
Yeah.
He doesn't matter.
boy.
No, he matters.
No, he matters.
Not to me, but he matters to somebody.
He just doesn't matter as much as the one that was in my heart.
In my heart, the Beck in my heart is
The beck
different.
in my heart. The beck in my heart.
You know, the Mongolian chop squad.
Yeah, you get it.
You get it.
You understand.
Anime.
We're an anime podcast.
Are we?
I will say
Hey,
this.
I just mentioned that.
This episode, we talked way more about anime than last year. Or
Last
Last
year?
year?
No.
last episode.
We talked about otaku stuff last episode, I think.
It was a catch-up episode.
It
Yeah,
was.
those are
It was.
always
And
kind of
Yeah.
off the wall.
This
though.
one was a
But this one felt
natural
good. This-
disaster
This one
episode.
felt good. No, it felt like it was a catch-up and we got some anime in there.
There was no catching up for me. I didn't get to catch up on anime.
No, you did not. No, you did not. But you got to catch up in your friendships with your boys?
I've been stranded at home with no power. Honestly, I called Rex yesterday from the house and it went through and I said, holy shit, I can get a phone call out.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Rex was like, what's going on, buddy? And I said, got hit by a natural disaster. Got to be careful about what I say, apparently.
You do.
Got hit by a natural disaster and no power. He's like, oh, no. I'm like, yeah. He's like, is the house okay? I said, yeah, the house is fine. My sanity's not.
No. That's the thing. When I had no water, I was like, at least I have power.
Hey, the thing
Power
is
is the worst.
I would rather have power.
I would rather have power, too.
I'd rather lose power this time of year than in the summer, though.
I'd rather be hot than cold.
No, I'd rather be cold than hot. You can put more blankets on. You can't.
We've had this exact discussion on the podcast
We
before,
probably have.
and we have disagreed. I would rather be hot than cold.
I would rather be cold than hot.
Thank you, my brother.
Y'all are
You
crazy.
might disagree with me on JoJo's, but
But with the
Trash.
hot and cold, we're there. I just feel like I can always get a little portable fans and stuff like. And
Fans can only do so much when you're
also,
fucking house
dude, if
gets to,
it's
like,
just
93
blowing hot air,
degrees.
no.
But I don't know. I am more comfortable sweating than freezing. That's how I feel.
If I'm working, I agree with you. But if I'm chilling, I'd rather be
And that's
cold.
all he's doing now.
Yeah, I mean, it's what I have to do.
This man is chilling.
He's dying.
We joke to keep from crying.
He's
Hey,
critically injured here.
hey, man, maybe once they do the injections, maybe I'll get better.
That's right. Hey,
Maybe.
That's
If not, then
You'll be speaking to my lawyer.
yeah, things will have hit the fan because surgery sounds horrifying.
Yeah.
Again, you will be speaking to my lawyer.
Yeah. We're just gonna hope for the best, buddy.
Yeah, because right now sucks.
I believe it.
Yeah,
I believe it. We talked about it.
He's
and,
happy. He's like, let's go.
Yeah. I feel horrible. Yeah. It sucks. That sucks for you, man.
If only you could be isekai'd into a new body, bud.
Hey, maybe.
Maybe Truck-kun.
Chuck-kun just comes through the wall. It's coming.
You got banana fish coming?
Yeah, because I saw it was back in stock on the last day of the sale. And it was like $100 for 19 volumes. Can't beat that.
My brother.
So
What is banana fish?
It's a shoujo. Did you know that?
Okay, it's considered as shoujo.
And I showed you on the cover.
Yeah, I know. It's considered as shoujo, but that story ain't shoujo.
I don't know. I don't know nothing about it. I bought the whole series.
No, I know a good.
That's exactly what happened to you with Call of the Night. And
how did that go? Well,
I'm still reading it. Every volume.
Do you enjoy it?
I'm enjoying it more.
Oh,
I don't think it's. I mean, it's still not good. But I'm enjoying it more. I don't know. It's like perfect.
that's also how he got into his BL.
What did I get into BL?
No, you
Killing
got into
Saga?
BL because of Blue Period, right? Or was it the other one?
No, Blue Flag.
Blue Flag.
Flag.
I just
His
remembered
BL.
Blue.
I like Blue Flag.
Yeah.
I hope those two end up together. I hope it's not going the way I think it's going.
Oh,
I'm all
boy,
for him,
boy.
dude.
You buy any more Blue Flag?
I've got the whole series.
Oh,
I just haven't finished it.
Yeah.
I got 2 volumes left.
He has a
before I
lot of
finish it.
JoJo's to read right now.
Yeah, it's stuff
And
always just comes up.
Vinland Saga was eating away our
Eating
lives.
away, and then I've been Black
One Piece.
Clover.
Must be so nice.
Yeah, it has been. I've been cruising. Well, technically, the JoJo's I read on the iPad. You could read that
He
because it's a
doesn't want-
backlit screen. Are you physical or nothing?
No, buddy. Why would I read JoJo's?
I mean, technically,
Because you have to realize it's.
I don't have any of the other JoJo's.
you could read all Berserk.
You could read all of Berserk.
I have a lot of manga I could read. I didn't have lights until last night at 7 p.m.
I think if you read on an iPad, it's got built-in lights.
I don't have an iPad.
You don't have a tablet.
Nope.
I have an old iPad.
You do have a
can borrow
generator.
it.
I do now. Now. Here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
My generator cost $900. I found out one of the new iPads costs like $1,300.
Yeah, dude, I wouldn't buy an iPad. I literally, the tablet that I read stuff on is like $200 at most.
I would only do an iPad if you are already in the iPhone Apple
Yeah,
thing.
that's-
And you're not. So I think a regular.
I'm
tablet-
not, and the boys keep saying, join us. And I said no.
yeah,
I'm actually thinking about not joining, so I think I'm gonna take back my membership card.
I agree, buddy.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of issues with them lately.
Well, then, honestly, if you have a decent PC, it makes more sense to do
Yeah.
Android or.
That's the same reason I have no interest in getting like a PS5 or Xbox for me.
I have a PS5 now.
I know.
It's nice.
I know. Because if I'm going to game, because I'm not like a game player.
You're not a gamer.
I'm not a gamer really. That I would just play on my PC. I did buy a video game that got released yesterday as of the recording of this on the 12th.
What game? Also, yesterday wasn't the 12th, bud. It was a
13th.
Friday the 13th.
It
Makes sense that we have a natural disaster.
The reason I said 12 is because I could pre-install it on the 12th, which I did.
Gotcha.
Before
I was dealing with a natural disaster.
I know. It's a game that I'm going to do videos on.
Oh,
on
I know
my
what
channel.
game it is already.
Oh, the One Piece game,
It is.
Odyssey.
It's Odyssey.
Of course. I haven't played it yet because I'm waiting to record the videos, but I'm definitely going to do a gameplay.
I wish I could download it.
Have you ever found yourself trying to read a manga in the dark? It's impossible. Hey, Jimmy, why don't you try electricity? Ah, much better. Wow, thanks, electricity. Be like Jimmy. Have electricity. Not like Tristin, who didn't.
Welcome back from our commercial break.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? Yeah, that's if we ever have ads, it's kind of like a thing. It's like a thing.
Yeah,
we
except
do.
we don't have control over where they put the ads on our videos.
If we get sponsored, we have to film an ad.
Yeah, I was about to say. Like, Boxu and stuff like that.
Hey, Manscaped, hit me up.
I could use some of your products if you haven't seen my hair lately.
No, dude,
All
I
hair.
got the Lawnmower 4.0. I love that thing.
Do you?
Yeah, I love it.
Is it nice?
It's great.
I've seen those commercials and thought maybe.
Boy, it's great for like trimming my face.
See
too.
this? You see?
It's free.
Manscaped, there you
Anyways, no, I don't remember where we were at before we went to commercial. My camera died because I use smaller batteries than Pep, so got to think about that for future things.
Yeah.
May just get another camera. Who knows?
Oh,
see.
dear Lord.
Hey, if we get sponsored,
Sony.
We use all of
Listen.
your products.
Listen, I have a
PS5.
PlayStation 5. I just need the Bravia and like this Alpha 7.
yeah. No, actually, okay, Sony, if you're actually listening, okay, listen. I know you have like some cameras coming out this year.
Hook a brother up.
FX3 perhaps is already out. Hard to find. Was gonna get one of those.
Hook a brother up.
Come on.
Come on.
Uh,
Come on. No, I don't remember where we were at. I remember we were talking about, my trash life of. I remember where we were at. You were talking about One Piece Odyssey. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
said, I wish I could download it. And then you touched my arm.
And the camera
to
exploded.
console me. And then my camera went, doo-doo.
There's a Gundam sound effect, apparently.
Yeah.
Gundam.
I mean, that is like a classic
maybe
Gundam
next
sound effect.
episode we'll talk about Gundam.
I
Don't
hope
look
so.
at me like this. I have no control over this.
Yeah, the gods literally
I
were like,
literally
Tristan
just
can't have anime.
checked my power company to see, hey, let's see if they've gotten the power back up in the neighborhood.
they have
No. And even if they get the power up, there's no guarantee I'll have Wi-Fi because if the Xfinity Center that sends out the signal to our cables is still down, I'm still down.
Yeah.
We have no cell towers anywhere.
Yeah.
I think 3 of them were destroyed.
Well, hey, it can only go up from here.
Damn it.
Natural disaster number 2.
I feel like I get home and some pipes. All the water in my house is on right now. I've got all the faucets dripping.
Why
just
not?
running.
Have to.
I mean,
There's no heat.
we're in the South.
I did that, and I have a fire running in the fireplace. I left the house with a fire in the
Yeah,
fireplace.
but you got people.
No,
No?
he doesn't.
There's no one home.
We got to get you home. We should close this podcast. Tristan's got to get home so his house doesn't burn down.
It won't burn down. It's one of those like.
I swear to God, if we get a call, well, he can't call us. If we get smoke signals from his house.
Yeah, I just look in the distance. Oh, no.
My neighbor would have called me because like now we can get phone calls out
Sure.
from the house, but it's like you have to turn your phone on airplane mode and then turn it off, and then you can get a signal to call people. And so I can get calls and text messages out. I was texting you guys in the group chat.
That's
Now,
true.
some of them took a while to go because it's just dumb.
Yeah.
Well, then I had my ringtone off, so a lot of times I
No, a lot of times they literally would just say sending,
Oh, I
failed
hate
to
when it does
send.
that.
And like the 2 messages that sent back to back where it was like, I'll get you in touch with my lawyer and all this, those 2 that
Yeah.
sent back to back. I sent those right after you told me what you found out with the MRI results.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. So I would have gotten a call from Brett if my house was on fire.
Fair.
But also it was one of those Duraflame logs and I had already been burning it for 2 hours. So it's probably dead in the fireplace right now. Now,
Yeah.
am I going to go home and stoke that fire as soon as I get home with the tongs that I use for my grill because I don't have fireplace stuff? Yes, 100%.
But
You don't have a fire poker?
No.
You're not prepared.
I've never used the fireplace. I've never needed to.
Oh.
But now you do.
Yeah.
But now he's back in primitive times.
Gonna invest in some fireplace stuff, you know?
Yeah, I hear you. But yeah, but let's knock it out.
We gonna
So
close this
Yeah,
out?
so you can get home.
It's fine. It's fine.
To your darkness and your depression.
In cold.
No, he's liking the fact that this house is at least 70 degrees.
Hey, this house has lights.
Also true.
Oh man, I'm gonna stream from my phone to you about when I play.
You can't. I won't get it.
I'm gonna send you pictures in the mail of me playing One Piece Odyssey.
We're living in the first world. He's living in the third.
Have I ever told you? I actually sent a photograph of myself through the mail to somebody as a joke.
Who?
Okay, have I ever said this story?
No.
All right, so okay, I went to see my buddy up in Utah, right?
Yeah.
And they sent me back with some stuff, whatever. And I sent them back. I was like, you know what? If we're gonna exchange gifts, I have that thing where if I get a gift, I'm like, I gotta get somebody something. So he really likes horror DVDs, and I went through a storage unit and had a bunch. So I put them all in there, and I also took a photo of me with a computer with a thumbs up because I told them I was going to start eating healthy because they were like, you should go to, what's that, Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. So I took a photo of myself with Trader Joe's in the background on my computer and mailed it to him. He said it's now framed. I talked to him the other day, and he was like, "You know that photo you sent me? Because dude, it was like it was like one of the worst photos ever, right? Because I just thought it'd be funny.
Now it's forever or more.
And he said, "Yeah, I have it framed." I said,
That's creepy.
Nice.
"That's creepy, but like sweet."
No,
like,
I think that's funny. It's
yeah.
kind of like
yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna get into it.
But yeah, because I just thought, as a joke, everyone could post photos online. Who sends a photo through the mail?
Not often anymore.
No.
Exactly. So when he opened his little box of goodies, there was a photo of me being like,
Oh. So I never mentioned this, but I'm thinking about it now because I'm looking at your new camera. Apparently some guy that was real big into photography gave her a bunch of stuff.
Cool, man.
So who knows?
Yeah, because like we always say, we're trying to make it as best as possible so it's
For the people.
entertaining for you guys.
Oh, yeah,
Takes
we're-
the
I'm sure
time.
listen-
We're
watch.
constantly trying to improve.
Yeah.
I'm sure watching us
Yeah.
try and stay on some semblance of a track is
You're
entertaining.
on the journey with us.
We're
you know?
not on a train
You're
here.
on the journey like through One Piece Odyssey that I'm going to play on my PC that works at my home with my electricity.
I'm gonna murder him in cold
The
blood.
last episode of the podcast, boys.
See, here's what he doesn't realize. I built the house he lives in.
I know all the cracks.
I know every part of that house.
I do feel like there's a few parts of the house where if you hit it just right, it's all coming.
The weak point.
I know the person that framed out that house, and I know who finished that house.
So if you don't see an episode next week,
You
you'll
know why.
Jokes. I can make these jokes.
Yeah.
Guys, if you're still with us at the end of this fucking like hour and 20-minute long adventure, head on over to Instagram where you can see, any posts that, me and Rex usually don't do.
but I do.
But Peppers does. And you could, comment on something that we post or whatever. I still have to send you that picture that I took that I edited in Lightroom on my
Yeah.
phone of all of this.
Yeah.
Fun fact, you can see everything over there at the Instagram at AnimeUnraveled Pod. You could DM us. Hopefully we'll get back to you. It's kind of been hectic for me to be able to check anything these past few days.
Understandable.
But there's three of us.
Yeah.
We're in this together as a unit.
I don't feel like you're including me in this unit when you're
Well, really,
when
well,
you're
well-
looking at me and you're saying I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna play One Piece Odyssey with my electricity.
Yeah, well, I was about to say, like, the one thing that membership does require is power. So, kidding, love you.
If you hate me, just say so.
If you want to comment, give us any suggestions on things to check out, you can hit us up at our YouTube, Anime Unraveled Pod. I try my best to respond to every comment, so check us out.
And if you don't like long form video, you just like us in short bursts, like I like hanging out with Tristin, just short bursts.
Cold burns here, man.
You can check out Anime Unraveled on the TikTok. That's what the kids do. They love the TikTok, and it'll just be
Yes, let's tell everyone that's what the kids do. Yeah, your age is showing, old man.
in my walker. Let me figure out what this TikTok's
Hey,
about.
don't joke about Walker.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're all
Are they
falling
giving you
apart.
one of those?
No,
Okay.
man, they're giving me a traction machine. Hopefully,
What is that? Is it a thing that?
it's a thing that pulls on my spine to relieve the pain for about 10 minutes, and then I'm in more pain.
Are you done?
Anime Unraveled Pod on TikTok. There you go.
Okay.
Aha! He made it. I'm sorry.
Guys, it's the end of the episode. It's my favorite part of the episode. It's the part where I tell you guys to please make sure to leave a review, like, and subscribe. It really helps us out if you're listening to us on Spotify. If you're watching us on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, comment down below. Let us know what you think. Let us know if there's any suggestions that you guys have. You know, if you're listening or watching, make sure to run up to your local Arby's employees. Tell them,
sure.
hey, Anime Unraveled. You should listen to them.
Also, let me get a meat mountain, you know? You might be hungry.
If you're hungry, I guess.
Because of all this entertainment that
or
you
go
just
over to the BK Lounge,
digested.
you know.
Yeah.
The usual.
Yeah, like BK Lounge, you know, get a, what are those? French
A
toast
Whopper?
sticks?
Oh, wait,
Oh my
they do
God, fellas, coming close.
Come in.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
come in here. Hey. Rex, you know what's awesome?
Electricity?
Hell yeah!